on Hi Now Daily, we've got oodles of noodles. We're celebrating National Spaghetti Day with Allegrini mozzarella. Then, Yuta Matsumoto stops by with details on his new episode of Hi Now Japan, airing this Sunday. Plus, Kainoa joins us live from Maui.
Hey, that's right, Rachel. We're back at the Fairmont Kea Lani live with a preview of their new Hawaiian Cultural Center called Hale Kukuna, educating our Kama'aina and our visitors. Coming up.
Hi Now Daily, it's National Spaghetti Day and one of my kids' favorite dishes to eat. So to kick off the show, we brought in Summer Crane, the general manager at Allegrini Mozzarella. Welcome.
Aloha, thank you, welcome. Yes.
I'm glad that you are here because it is National Spaghetti Day. That means we gotta have some spaghetti on the show. And I know Allegrini Mozzarella, they carry spaghetti on the menu at all times, right?
Absolutely, all the time. And all our meats and cheeses shipped in from Italy, very authentic. Our sauces as well are all made in-house. So we're gonna make sure we guarantee that your children get the best spaghetti possible.
Yes, I love that. Okay, and so what you did was you pretty much got everything all prepped, and then we just are doing a little bit of the mixing and and plating.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about what went into this pasta here.
So right here is Italian imported spaghetti along with our matriciana sauce. So this is gonna have marinara as well as guanciale, which is our pork jaw. That's shipped in directly from Italy. It's also smoked down with red wine and onions. It's very delicious, smoked over a couple hours. This is my favorite sauce.
Wow, that is
so
very far from the spaghetti I make at home.
Yeah.
But the good thing about the spaghetti and the products that you guys use is whether you come into Allegrini Mozzarella and get a dish prepared by you folks, you can also pick up products, like you said, that are imported from Italy.
Yes.
So tell me how cool that is, because Pasquale, your owner, is not here. He was gonna come, but he's out in Italy getting more stuff, right?
Yeah, so Pasquale, our owner, is actually in Italy right now, importing a lot more products than we have currently, but we do have a lot of products on the menu right now. Yeah, there's him getting accepted by the Senate as the only recognized Italian importer onto Oahu, accepted by the Italian Senate. So this is a huge deal.
Wow, that is a big deal.
It's very great. You're welcome to buy any of the products in shop as well that are all imported.
Wow, well, a big congratulations to you folks at Allegrini Mozzarella and, of course, Pasquale while he was out there in Italy.
Yeah.
And so stay tuned because he's going to be bringing back even more products for everybody to not only enjoy if you go into the restaurants, but also you can take it home and make your own stuff. Okay, so tell me about the restaurants. Where's that? Where are you folks? I'm going to let this cool down because I've burned my mouth too many times on the show. So I'm going to let it cool down, but while we're waiting, tell me about where people can visit you.
Absolutely. So you're welcome to visit us in our downtown location off of Merchant Street in Alikea. That's where we're going to have a lot of our products that are imported directly. But we also have a location in Waikiki in our Waikiki Food Hall. That's going to be more food-based, as well. We do have products there, and we can order it from our downtown location as well.
Very cool. And that's in Royal Hawaiian, right?
Yes, in our Royal Hawaiian shopping center.
Oh, and the parking over there is so easy. You just do the validation.
Yeah, validation is totally free. And then after that, it's just $3. It's really very acceptable.
Very cool. Okay, National Spaghetti Day, which we've got. I'm going to let this cool down just a little bit more because it is steaming. But you've also got some favorites that you've brought here. I see some tiramisu, and that's the dessert that you guys have so good.
So we got tiramisu. This is our house dessert. All our desserts are made in-house.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's absolutely delicious. Right there for you, homemade.
And then
we have our buffalo caprese. So this is served with tomatoes, arugula, and then the buffalo mozzarella made from buffalo milk, directly imported, and then a little bit of balsamic right on top of that.
All right, we're going to shout out the balsamic vinaigrette from Foodland.
Yes.
Because their stuff is so good too. So yeah, we just put a little bit on the top.
We love Foodland, yes.
And then over here, we've got another salad as well.
Yes, so this is going to be our burrata caprese. Our burrata is made directly from our distributor and our owner, Pasquale, and so it's very authentic, very made in-house. It's one of the things he's working on We're also topping that with the balsamic. And that's also served with the arugula and the tomatoes. So it's very fresh, very delicious, and gluten-free.
There you go. Talk about fresh and yummy. I'm about to go in on this spaghetti right here. And you said this is like very special spaghetti, right?
Yes. So
there's some goodies in here.
Yes, directly imported from Italy. Then it's going to have the guanciale, the pork jaw. That's cooked down over a couple of hours. It's nice, fatty, chewy, flavorful with red wine and onions. It's my favorite dish.
Oh my goodness.
A little spicy.
I was just gonna say that. It's got a little kick in here, and this is amazing. Oh, this does not taste like the spaghetti I make at home, and now I'm gonna have to stop in to Allegrini, Mozzarella, and get all your products so I can make this at home as well.
Stuff.
Oh, this is so good. And you know what? If you want to go and visit them, they are doing a giveaway right now.
We are, yes. We're doing a giveaway, gift card, $100 on a gift card, social media. So definitely check out the website, the Hawaii News Now.
Oh my goodness. So I'm going to cheers to that because she's brought in some wine.
Yes.
They've also got a bar, beer and wine in Waikiki. So go ahead and check them out. Thank you so much for joining me. And we're going to cheers to that.
Yes, cheers. Yes.
Oh my gosh, prego! But right now, I think we're gonna enjoy. But you know who's enjoying themselves right now is Kainoa, because he is out on Maui right now. So let's go ahead and check in with him and see what he is up to. What's up, Kainoa?
Hey, that's right. Mahalo, Rachel. We are live on the island of Maui, as you said, and we're back at the Fairmont Kea Lani. This is a resort truly that kind of transports you to another world. And right now, if you look behind me, we're standing in their newly renovated lobby. It is brand new, and actually the final chapter of renovations for the Fairmont Kea Lani that just wrapped up. They renovated the suites, the villas. So much work has gone into this renovation, and this was really the final chapter of it. In addition to that, what brought us here today is we want to tell you folks a little bit about Hale Kukuna. Now, Hale Kukuna is a new Hawaiian cultural center located here, just steps away from that brand new lobby we just showed you. And I wanted to show you folks something really quickly. You see, I'm barefoot because when you come here to Hale Kukuna, it's just like Tutu's house. Gotta leave the slippers and the shoes outside. We bring in Kamahiva Kava'a. How's it, brother?
Aloha.
We're so happy to be back here, and this is really something that you've been working on for a very long time.
Yes.
It is here, it is brand new, it just opened up. Hale Kukuna, tell us about it, brother.
Yes, so Hale Kukuna, like we talked about a little bit the last time, is the cultural center here at Fairmont Kea Lani. So it's really the piko, or the center, where everything Hawaiian is taught, is shared, and is learned, not just by our guests, but by our kama'aina and our colleagues as well. So there we have cultural activities that we offer throughout the week. So we have some folks here making lei, using traditional methods of hilo and our tea leaf that we find here in Hawaii.
So cool. Aloha, gang. How's it going? You guys having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Right on. So throughout the day, guests they're just welcome to come over here and just learn a little bit about Hawaiian practice and tradition.
Yep. So no sign up needed. So our guests and our colleagues and our community, any classes that we have throughout the day, throughout the week, everybody is welcome to come and participate.
I love that. So in addition to what's taking place there with the bracelet, all of the tea leaf work, what do we have over here?
Yeah, so this is the setup for our ohe kapala workshops that we will be offering. Ohe kapala is traditional stamping using bamboo. So they have their carving kits, their rulers, their sanders, so everything that they need to create their piece.
And again, so no sign up needed. People can just kind of come down here and continue to learn. When you were really crafting this, Kamahiva, and putting this all together, what was the mission? What was the goal that you were looking to accomplish?
The biggest goal was to be able to set the tone for how Hawaiian culture should be portrayed to the world, because, you know, historically Hawaiian culture hasn't always been shown in the best light to our ho'okipa, to our visitors, and so really shifting that narrative has been the biggest goal, and also paying homage to our ali'i and to our kupuna. And here we have Queen Li'o Kalani, who is the matron of this hotel and of the resort, and is really the basis of why we do what we do and what we do here. So.
Kamahiva, you're so incredible. We actually had an opportunity to stop by. We saw Kamahiva teaching a class of you. You're so knowledgeable on akamai. It's incredible to see.
Mahalo.
In addition to that, there's lots of events that are taking place over here. We got one coming up real soon, yeah?
We do. So coming up in February, in correlation with Hawaiian Language Month, we're planning an awa and olelo night here in Hale Kukuna. So a night when the community, the colleagues, and the guests can come together, can learn olelo Hawaii, listen to some ono music, drink some awa, eat some ono pupu, and just enjoy the night together.
Ooh, okay, so don't go anywhere, okay, gang? Right after the break, we're going to be talking a little bit about the history of Kapa, even some hula performance that are taking place as well. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Aloha.
Welcome back to the show. Well, you now know it's National Spaghetti Day, and that spaghetti was so good. But did you know that it's also National Trivia Day? I didn't know that until today, and now we have Yuta Matsumoto here, who is the High Now Japan host. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. We're gonna have some fun right now because it is Trivia Day. So I heard you got some questions.
Yes, I have a great
And I'm
question
ready.
about Japan.
Okay,
Are you
perfect.
ready?
Ready.
Okay. The first trivia is, where was Japan's capital before Tokyo?
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna go with C.
Yes.
Am I right?
Answer
Am I
is
wrong?
Kyoto
Oh.
B. Yes.
Man, okay. This is good. This is educational.
All right.
I
Okay.
like this.
So the trivia number 2, how many prefectures are there in Japan? A, 24, B, 36, C, 47.
I'm gonna go with C47.
Correct. Can you imagine, the United States has 50, right?
Right.
Compared to the States, it's so smaller, but Japan has 47. Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing, and I'm not even gonna lie. I saw our camera guy on the side in the corner. I saw him do 3, so I was like, oh, he might know the answer. He helped me out. Thanks, Ryan. Love it.
All right, the next. So Japanese people eat mochi on New Year's Day as their tradition. How about New Year's Eve? A, soba, buckwheat. B, udon. C, ramen.
I'm gonna go with soba. A, soba.
Yes,
Yeah!
correct, soba.
These are just guesses, just so you know. I don't really know the answers, but I'm just kind of
Yeah, you're great. You're doing great so
all
far.
right.
Yeah.
Soba. Tasty. I
Yes.
can see why.
Then number 4, Shinjuku is the world's busiest station. How many people use the station a day?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with a happy medium over there. I'm gonna go with 3 million.
Okay, the answer is 3.5 million. Can you
Wow.
imagine? So crazy, right?
Actually, I could imagine because every time I've gone to Japan, everybody loves to cram and get really close to each other. So
Yeah, because there
I
are
think 3 million.
12 lines in
Wow.
the Shinjuku stations. That's why. Yeah.
Wow, it's
So
fascinating.
crazy. Yeah.
Every time you're on the show, you're always asking us really, really cool questions, and it's making us learn a little more about
Oh,
Japan,
yeah.
and it makes me want to go back. So
All right.
You got one more question for me?
Yes, the last question. So approximately how tall is Mount Fuji, Fuji-san?
Okay, I'm going with 13,000 feet.
The answer is B. 12,388 feet. A little
Oh.
bit lower than Mauna Loa.
Oh,
Yeah.
fascinating.
These are all great information to know, yeah?
Yes, I didn't do very well on this quiz, but I'm so glad you taught me a lot today, and yeah, I appreciate
How did
that.
you enjoy it, yeah?
I did. I loved it. I want to go back.
Yeah, if you like this kind of trivia, I can come back here and give you some more.
Okay, yes, we'll do more trivia with you, but you are going to stay with me on the show because we're going to talk about your new episode that's airing
Yes.
on Sunday. We have the details coming up next. Yuta, thank you so much.
All right.
We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. We are live at Hale Kukuna, the new Hawaiian Cultural Center here at Fairmont Kea Lani. And right now we're getting a history in Kapa, and that's where we bring in our next guest to the show. We have Auntie Lisa and Kalea Raymond joining us over here. So what is your involvement with Hale Kukuna? Lisa, we'll start with you.
Oh, well, we were so honored to be invited to, participate and show some of our kapa pieces because we're very excited about wearable kapa. That's one of the things that we've been working on for a number of years. And Kalea has some beautiful pieces here to show.
All right, can we see some of those pieces? Kalea, break it down. What are we looking at over here?
Yeah, so this is my first ever pa'u that I made, where Sorry, my brain's a little muddled. Oh, no. But this is the first piece I ever made. My pa'u, it's 12 feet long. It's 4 panels sewn together. It's all naturally dyed, traditional stamping. We did all the stamping and inks ourselves.
So wait, I'm fascinated by this. So when would someone in old Hawaii wear a traditional piece like this?
Well, just every day. This one would be a little more, it's my take, like a modern take on a traditional style. So everything that I did for my piece, it's all made traditionally, but the way I've dressed it is very modern. So it's not the specific way that a pa'u would have been worn traditionally, but the entire methods that I used were all traditional thanks to my mom, Lisa, who is the one who taught me how to make kapa.
Okay, Lisa, we want to bring you back in over here. Now, the history of kapa, we were talking a little bit earlier, but this is really long before fashion designers and everything else that's taking the clothing world by storm. This is really some of the original clothes that was worn in old Hawaii.
That's correct. And this is just an example of what a very simple everyday malo would be like. And this is all the fiber from one tree that's stripped off. And this is from the wauke nui, which is a variety of wauke that is used for wearable kapa. And people don't realize, but this is strong. And you can tie it up in a knot. I mean, it is really strong. And this is actually washable. So a simple malo like this maybe takes me maybe a couple of hours to make. And so, this is a very, functional piece of clothing.
Okay, so this is the kind of the more simple malo. Now, which one is the more advanced, or like the celebratory malo? We're going to a pa'ina of some kind. That's this one, yeah?
So this one is actually, this is one layer of wauke, and this one is 2. And you can see the leaf scars in this one, because it's very simple, but this one is a little bit fancier. So you can see this one has also been grooved, which is a fancier way of making it more flexible. And then the one that's displayed here is dyed with natural dyes. We have the green from the ma'o, the native cotton, the yellow from olena, and the pinkish is from the noni root. And so those are, one of my specialties is dyes. And so that's one of the things that we kind of excel in with our kapa. And if you notice the lei that is on here, that is actually made of kapa. The Kainoa and the maile are all made of kapa and dyed with natural dyes.
Oh, that's so incredible. So we're a mother-daughter team, and in addition to that, you folks are doing work constantly. Yeah. So how can people continue to support you? What's the best way to find you folks?
I actually have my own business, La'ahana Creations. So I make kapa hat bands, kapa earrings, kapa flowers, all kinds of things. So you can find me on Instagram at La'ahana. It's LAPHANA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and I do, we both actually do classes at the Maui Nui Botanical Gardens where we haven't picked the dates yet, but there'll be a beginning kapa making class this summer as well as a dye class. And that class, I have people come from all over the state because we do all the colors of the rainbow, which is really fun. Yeah.
Okay. Mahalo nui, mahalo Lisa, mahalo Kalea for all of the knowledge. Again, kapa history over here at Hale Kukuna at the Fairmont Kea Lani. For now, Rachel, Yuta, we'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Kainoa. That was pretty epic to see that lei made of kapa. I've never seen that before, and I thought that was super, super cool.
Never seen either.
Yeah, well, now I'm back here with Yuta Matsumoto. He is the Hi Now Japan host, and he's got a new episode that's coming out, and it's airing on Sunday. Tell me a little bit about what we can expect. You went on some pretty unique adventures.
Yes. So the new episode is coming up on Sunday at 5:30 on K5. Then Hi Now Japan has a very important mission and theme, which is introducing the beauty of Hawaii to Japanese people. Then we have great stories in this episode. So look at that. So we featured Honolulu Marathon, which is the most popular event for Japanese people.
Oh yeah, thousands come down.
Yeah, so last year almost 10,000 Japanese people came back for the event. Then we interviewed Japanese people and asked them why they love the Honolulu Marathon so much. So you will find out in this story. Yeah, I did 10K too. That was so great. So this lady was 82 years old.
Oh my gosh,
and she did
wonderful.
10K. Yeah.
Wow,
Look at their,
so no excuse, you guys. 80 years old doing a 10K? I gotta get my buns going. Oh my goodness. Okay, and look at that.
Then Carissa Moore. Yeah, so she said she was so inspired by the hospitality when she was in Japan for the Tokyo Olympics. Then this time, she invited the kids from Japan to Hawaii. Then she shared the Hawaiian culture. with them. That was an amazing, special moment. Yeah.
Leave it to Carissa more to invite the keiki over here, the youth, and just educate and just bring everybody together. Awesome. And then what are we looking at over here?
Yeah, so this is Manoa Heritage Center. This is such a special place and sacred place in Hawaii. So as you can see, they have heiau. Then the executive director at this center walked me around and introduced me to these special places. Yeah, so I was so fascinated by, Hawaiian culture again.
So beautiful. And then you're doing a little cleanup over here, right?
Yes, I did. So this cleanup was very special. So as you can see, before we start the volunteer, we made a circle, then we did repeat an oli to connect with Aina. Yeah, and then we removed some of the invasive species, then replanted native Hawaiian plants. Then at the end, we saw a beautiful rainbow. Yeah, so I feel like, wow, this is such a special moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was in Manoa as well.
Oh, that was actually in the east side of Oahu.
East side of Oahu, okay. Yeah, when there's a little bit of rain, then of course you got the rainbow right after. So beautiful, but you can see everything, the full episode airing this Sunday on K5. Utah, thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to watch it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back with more here on Hi Now Daily. I really can't wait to see that.
Hey, aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We're live here on the island of Maui at Hale Kukuna. This is the new Hawaiian Cultural Center located right here at the Fairmont Kea Lani. We bring back in Kamahiva Kava'a. This is, first of all, congratulations. Such an incredible space. It's brand new. What do you want people to know about it?
Biggest thing I want everybody to know is that this is really their space. This is our Po'ekamaʻaina. This is their space. They should feel comfortable and always feel welcome to come in here and to use the space however they see fit. Use any of the artifacts that we have, the ukulele, the books, whatever they need, it's theirs to use.
Yeah, and historically, Wailea is a place with deep significance as well to Maui. And so why did you feel like a place like this, a space like Hale Kukuna was so needed?
Yeah, so the area that the hotel sits in is known as Honuaula, and the ahupua'a that the hotel is in is Palauea. And Palauea historically was a ceremonial gathering site, so there's lots of heiau out here and different archaeological sites that are maintained. And so having a place where it can be showcased in an appropriate and authentic way is super, super important to the revitalization and the perpetuation of Hawaiian culture.
Absolutely, and a big, an integral part of Hawaiian culture is hula and mele.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have a performance right over here.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about
Yes.
the mele that you're going to be performing.
So the mele that I will be singing and our lovely ladies will be dancing is called Ulupalakua. Ulupalakua is a place here in the moku of Honuaula, and the song just talks about the beauty of that area of Ulupalakua. So sharing our aloha for this island, for its people, with everybody at home. So.
Okay, well, we're Mau Kau Kau. Mahalo nui for having High Now Daily today. Kamahiva, take it away.
Alrighty, Makoko. Kaulana mai nei, o Ulupalakua, he iniki ahi ahi, ka homea o paniolo.
Hale Kukuna's about learning. I'm coming in.
Evehi e ku'ulei, a o Ulupalakua, ona me ka awaupuhi. He beauty maolino, haina mai ka puana, a o Ulupalakua, he iniki ahi ahi, ka homea o paniolo. Yeehaw!
Hey, you're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Hello.
Oh, mahalo,
Right
mahalo.
on.
Thank you.
Good job, not too shabby.
Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now, Kainoa is on Maui today, but earlier this week he had a chance to learn about a new nonprofit that was started by a few ambitious students. It's called the Hamana Foundation. Let's check it out.
All right, joining us here in the Hi Now studio, we have Maya and Cole, and today we're going to be talking all about the Hamana Foundation. But first of all, welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mahalo for coming in. Maya, we'll start with you. Hamana Foundation, what is it and when did it start?
The Hamana Foundation is a nonprofit organization founded by me and my cousin Cole. Our mission is to ignite philanthropy and giving amongst young students through networking and organizing community events. I've always worked with my family on fundraisers and giving back to the community, and I've always talked to them about founding my own foundation focusing on teens helping other teens. And after the devastating fires in Lahaina Luna, me and my cousin Cole wanted to quickly come together to show our support, and we wanted our first event for the Hamana Foundation to give back to Lahaina Luna Seniors Project Grad.
Tell us about the beach ball.
The Beach Ball is first going to showcase young singers and dancers from the Vibe Dance Academy, Waipahu High School, The Block, Tau Y2, and Dancers Delight from Farrington High School. And there's also going to be a teen marketplace where young entrepreneurs can feature their products and services.
Cole, what should people know about the Hamana Foundation and all the work you guys are doing?
The Hamana Foundation is a foundation that we started thinking about how we could help and make a difference. We wanted Lahaina Luna to be the first beneficiaries for this event because we wanted to continue support for their school. Also, with the end of the year coming together, this year has been crazy and hectic for them. It'd be awesome just to have all of us come together and make sure they have a great end of the year.
Definitely, and I love that you guys are coming together as Ohana to put this together. But Cole, has this always been something you guys have talked about, coming together to start a foundation?
Actually, when the Lahaina fires came and we heard about them and saw them on the news, it was really devastating to see and how that affects people in Hawaii. So thinking about how we can make a difference, to think about how we could get schools to come together, their project grad, and making sure their graduation is awesome, kind of just made sense and how we could make a difference at the time.
Why is getting involved with the community, supporting the community, philanthropy, so important to you guys, and what do you want all the high school students out there to know about it?
We just want everyone to come together because it's really important that when we come together and help others, that will really make the world a better place and help everyone.
It's important to get involved because just like a thought, brainstorming ideas can really make a difference, change someone's life. Also changing experiences for other people.
How people can get tickets and more information about the Hamana Foundation and the beach ball that's taking place.
So you can search up on Safari showtix4u.com and search up for the beach ball. Tickets for 18 and under are $25 and adults are $40, and everyone is welcome. The event is just going to be a super fun event and everyone can just hang out and enjoy, and also at the same time give back to our community. You can also, in our Instagram, Hamana Foundation, in our bio is a link at showtix4u.com.
Well, mahalo to the both of you, Maya and Cole, for being here today. Coming up a little bit later in the show, we're actually going to get a chance to learn a little bit more about the teen marketplace and other ways you can support the upcoming beach ball. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to High Now Daily. We've been live the entire show today from the island of Maui. We're down here at the Fairmont Kea Lani, and we got big news, exciting news to kick off 2024, because coming to the Fairmont Kea Lani, as if Ko's not great enough and all the other great Ono restaurants that they have here, they got a new one on the way. It is called Pilina, okay? It is coming soon. No exact date yet, but when it's gonna open, just know that in 2024, it's happening. It's going to be a brand new restaurant right here at the Fairmont Kea Lani. The menu is going to be Aina driven, really a sustainable approach to the cocktail list as well, really bringing together all of these many local talented people here on island that are really going to help take Pilina to the next level. We're here in the lobby area, which we showed you guys a little while ago. Again, this was kind of the final chapter in all of the renovations that took place at the Fairmont Kea Lani, so it is just wrapping up here. And this lobby, it's stunning. It's so beautiful, and it's a different feeling. As I said, you're really transported somewhere else when you come in here. And then as you come this way, as we showed you guys a little bit earlier, we had Hale Kukuna, which is right over there, which all of the great work that Kamahiva has done and all of the great different artifacts and things that you can learn. Classes, we saw so many different people coming here learning a little bit about Hawaiian tradition, Hawaiian culture, the Ohe Kapala classes that are taking place as well. And as Kamahiva said, coming up, they got an event taking place for Hawaiian Language Month. Just head to the Fairmont website. All of the information will be posted there. You're watching High Now Daily.
Happy New Year. I'm sitting down with Tony Veracella of Alzheimer's, Caregiving, and The Caregiver. And today we're talking about how we can reflect on the past and push through 2024. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Happy New Year, Rachel.
Thank you. Same to you.
You know, the first thing we have to do is not ignore what happened in the past. So if we just focus on 2023 and really have a deeper reflection of all the experiences that you had with your loved one as you were caregiving, there's going to be a whole range, right? From positive and pleasant to things that you hope would never, happen again. So it's really about getting that deeper reflection, and start with the positive always. What brought you the most joy and brought your loved one the most joy?
So you want to build on the positives and then kind of pull back on things that were a little less positive.
Yeah, you want to be honest about what all those things, right? And really separating the positives, the negatives, and anything in between. And then once you kind of more deeply reflect, then you want to say, okay, how am I going to deal with this going forward? Not forever, but let's just say for this year. Can't have too many resolutions, but the resolutions are always things that, what are you determined to do or to avoid in 2024? And so what's going to be the kind of the groundwork for your path? I think first and foremost, every year, every month, every day, it's patience, patience, patience. You can't be rushed, and don't rush your loved one, because the more you rush, the harder it's going to be. Next is really focus on remembering who your loved one was. Because who your loved one is at this point is very different. Your experiences every day are giving you different kinds of memories. So focus on who your loved one really was, what was important to them, what they loved, what they enjoyed, the things you did together, all that. Next, create times where you can put real energy into the quality experiences with your loved one, and focus on doing that every single day. It may not be all day long, but it may be a few minutes here or a few minutes there. But that quality time, just like it is with our families and our kids and everybody else, is important. It's not quantity as much. And you have to keep your expectations real. And the way things have been progressing. It's been 5 years now for us. We know she's beyond the middle stages. It's not getting any better, and it's getting more difficult each day. But it doesn't mean you should lose hope. But you got to be realistic about the expectations. And then I think finally, in terms of self-care, you have to spend time focusing on your own physical and mental and emotional health.
Right, you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of someone else.
Absolutely.
Well. And then I had a question about the New Year's resolutions. Is it something that's a personal New Year's resolution for yourself, or is it something that you both are sitting down and discussing together so that they're aware of it as well?
Well, at this particular stage, maybe in the first year, we would have been discussing it together. But now it's only in my mind, and I'll share those with her, but there's not necessarily a connection or a recognition of who I am, what I might be talking about, or how these impact her.
but getting her involved and giving her a little bit of a heads up, because like you were saying, you don't like to surprise them with.
Yeah, and you don't know if it sinks in or it doesn't, but that's why it's good to share and have that one-way discussion at least.
Yes. Okay, and then your message of hope today.
Well, our message of hope this time is, of course, for Rosalind Carter, former First Lady, but great humanitarian and did so many wonderful things in the world. And her message was simply that there are only 4 types of people in the world: those that have been caregivers, those that currently are caregivers, those that will be caregivers, or those that will need a caregiver. So when you're focused on this, you and your family and your caregiving community around your loved one, just remember there's lots of people out there going through this, and there'll be a lot more, unfortunately. So we all hope that somebody will find a cure for this really awful disease.
And people can always reach out to you on your website for some tips and for the message of hope, anything that they need, right?
Absolutely, and the website's real easy. It's alzcaregiving.org.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sitting down with me today, Tony.
Happy New Year, Rachel.
Happy New Year to all of you as well.
Hello, everyone.
Mahalo.
How's it, aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Joining us here in the studio right now, we have Cassidy, who's in 9th grade, Kate, who's in 8th grade, and Micah, who is a junior, which would make me Uncle Kainoa. And right now, what we're talking about is the beach ball that's taking place on January 14th. There's going to be a great event that's taking place in a student marketplace that's going to really support our local entrepreneurs. Cassidy, what's taking place with the student marketplace at the beach ball?
So thank you for that question. I'm super excited for this teen marketplace. We're gonna just have a bunch of young entrepreneurs sharing their products, sharing their creations with everyone. And I think it's just a great way we can promote and help with this event.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great event. The Hamana Foundation is really going back to support the class of 2024 over there in Lahaina Luna. Kate, you're going to be one of the entrepreneurs. Tell us about your business and what you have.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm 13 and I go to Panoa School, and at the beach ball I'll be showcasing plants that I've propagated at my house with my family and some pellet jellies that I made. And I've always loved planting plants. My grandma taught me how to propagate plants at home, and I've always loved plants, and I think they're a great way to hang out with family.
Can you walk us through this? What do we have here? What plants are we looking at?
So here's some succulents I propagated, and here's some air plants that I made. I glued them to a piece of driftwood.
Oh, and then what's down here? Is that yours as well?
Down here, and I made some pellet jellies out of sea urchins with Pella's hair.
And Micah, tell us about your business and what you're going to be showcasing at the beach ball.
Oh, okay, so I am Micah Yamauchi. I am a junior at Mid-Pacific, and I will be showcasing all the shirts and the water bottles that I make. So I am a gyotaku artist. I started because I was always into fishing and diving ever since I was little. And I would always want a gyotaku, but they're very expensive. So my dad does know Naoki, and he did give me a free lesson, but the deal was that I had to keep on doing it and not just a one-time thing. So after I do the art, I do put them on shirts because my friends have told me that I should put them on shirts and water bottles and all that kind of stuff. So these are the shirts that I make. I have like from adult small to XXL. And these are cards and bag tags that I do make too.
Very cool, man. So how long has this business been going for?
Well, I've been gyotakuing since 2018 was when I learned. And I just started making this stuff in August.
Cassidy, what do you think about the Hamana Foundation, and why did you guys decide to get involved?
Well, first of all, I think the Hamana Foundation and our event, the Beach Ball, is just such a great way we can, make a change in our community and help out with the Lahaina Luna Project grad. So I think just having this marketplace, having everyone come together into this event is just an amazing way where we can have fun while also doing something great for the world.
100%. Now, how do people get more information about the beach ball? Where is the best place to go?
So you can make sure to check out our Instagram and our TikTok at Hamana Foundation. And also just to get tickets and, to be able to participate in the beach ball and this amazing event, with, Kate, with Micah, and even all the performers that will be there and the great food. All you have to do is to go online and search up showticksforyou.com and search up the beach ball to order tickets now. They're going super fast, so make sure you do that right away.
That's right, time is running out. Make sure you go ahead and click the link that you see right there. Go ahead, scan that QR code as well. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. Make sure you check out the beach ball January 14th. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to High Now Daily. I'm here in studio just finishing off the rest of what we got from Allegrini Mozzarella. They have amazing food here because it is National Spaghetti Day, and that's what we got. So I'm gonna continue to do that, but I wanted to check in with Kainoa because I've got a little bit of FOMO, man. You're out there at the Fairmont Kea Lani, one of my favorite resorts out in Maui. So it looks like you guys are having such a blast, and I have to say, wow, the hula hips on you, I knew you had them, man. You did great.
Oh man, there's just something about Kamahiva, this area, this place. It was inspiring. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. That's what this place is all about. Education, learning, but oh my gosh, thank you. Rachel, we're missing you. We know last time we came here to the Fairmont Kea Lani, we had such a great time. And it's good to be back here. This renovation is so stunning. It is beautiful. But it's been a great day here on Maui. So we want to mahalo Southwest Airlines for helping us get out here. And also, we went ahead and we booked a Turo. So I don't know if you've got the Turo app or you're following Turo, but it's all about hashtag finding that drive so you can get in a good car and we got a big Suburban because we had a lot of gear, but Turo made the whole transportation process really easy today. And so the first thing I did was always support the Maui economy in that way. Haleaka lattes from Cracking Coffee, which was great. We went to those the food trucks that are located over there in Kahului, about 5 minutes right from the airport. We were just enjoying all of this great local food. These Ono poke bowls that they had over there were really good. So I'm thinking of spaghetti and I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner. But how is everything going back over there on Oahu? I'm bummed I missed out on the spaghetti, the mozzarella.
The mozzarella. I know. Do you like my little bit of an accent? I know. I don't know if I'm overdoing it, but I'm having fun saying it. And that's what this show is all about. Having fun, eating food, and just highlighting everybody and everything here in Hawaii that really makes this place so special. But no, we love watching you throughout the travels. And it is a big day. I know when you go out and travel, you do the neighbor island stuff. There's a lot of planning that goes behind it. So big shout out to the team that's out there helping you today. I saw Brandon throwing in the equipment, and that's why you needed that Turo, right? Because you can really customize, right? With Turo, you can pick as big as you want. You know you're gonna be off-roading, you gotta ask for one Tundra or a Tacoma, you know, to get you to the beach or whatever you need. Turo's gonna hook it up, right? Yeah.
It is really cool. And the nice thing too about Turo, a lot of people maybe don't think about this or conceptualize this, but a lot of time it's local people. It's like local families and friends who are renting out cars on islands. So actually when you're going and you're booking through Turo, you're actually in a lot of cases supporting local people over here on Maui, which is another really beautiful thing. And speaking of that, you know, coming up tomorrow, Rachel, you know I'm a big golf fan.
Oh yeah,
huge golf fan. We're gonna be live tomorrow over there in Kapalua. We're going to be showcasing the Century. I know Steve Uehara, Guy Hagi, they were there this morning. Sunrise was on the road, but Hainau's going to get a chance to get out to Kapalua tomorrow. It is really some of the best golfers in the world at one of the most beautiful places in the world, that plantation course over in Kapalua. So Century tomorrow. The work is not done here, but I'm not going to lie, we're at the Fairmont Kea Lani. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day, Rachel. We're going to send it back to you. The crew was great. Brandon and Zach, thanks guys so much. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, well, we will be following everything you guys are doing tomorrow, so stay with us here on Hainau Daily. We are going to be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Kainoa is going to join us, and he's going to get a little bit of golf in, so stay tuned for that. And if you hadn't already known, we have a giveaway on Instagram, so make sure you go to the Hainau Daily Instagram. We are giving away a $100 gift card, and that is to Allegrini Mozzarella. You're watching Hainau Daily.